Hey everyone. All right. Hey, it's MrMills, also Lord Grim on PanzerQuest, and I've been getting people asking about all kinds of different things, like, hey, how do I get gold, or how do I, build up my defense? What should I concentrate? I'm a brand new player. Well, my account's not brand new, but it's not exactly the, oldest account on PanzerQuest, but let's go ahead and take a look. All right, this is your home base, and you know it's your home base because it's got a little H on it. So if you look over here, you'll notice there's an H there, an H there. Those are home bases. Now, one of the things that I'll caution you about is you want to click gold and you want to click setup. One of the first things you're going to want to do is your account might be actively set up to say, hey, look, the home base should leave the game when you're inactive on the map for 15 minutes or more. You should change it to this one, where it says the home base should leave the game when you're inactive on the map for more than 15 minutes and the resource production acceleration is not running. Now, why? Well, I'll tell you in a minute here. You'll notice I deactivated allied chat. That way you're not seeing people talking in the alliance here. Okay, so why is that important? Well, because when you'll notice here that my base is producing concrete, and look at it, it's going to run for 16 hours. Now, if you were spending gold, you'd spend 16 gold to make that happen. You're going to make 15 golds. See, because you're going to go here, you go click this gear, and concrete, 1 gold, 1 hour. 15 gold, 15 hours. So you click that first, then you come back and you click that one afterwards, and you can have 15 hours, 59 minutes, and so on. The point being is that it's going to cost you money to get your base to produce concrete, and it's very important to have concrete because that's what you need in order to produce these little defense flags here. All right, next. How do I make gold? Well, you make gold by, you see these here, these Polotorka? Well, if you make 10 of them in a day, it'll give you 1 gold. Well, okay, great. It takes 10 seconds to make them, 17,500 steel, 12,500 aluminum, and some fuel. Fine, I can make one of those, but you're going to be making not just 10. That's only going to give you 1 gold. I told you it's going to take 16 gold just to make concrete for 16 hours. Well, geez, that means you have to make 190 Polotorka. So that's going to take a while. And yes, it starts off at 10 seconds, but it takes long. But after you make the first one, there you go, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You go back in and say, okay, I'm going to make my second one. Oh, it's 11 seconds. Okay. Well, that's not terrible. Okay, 11 seconds. Guess what? Each one you do is going to take a little bit longer. So you could be at this a while. Be patient. It takes time. You're not going to get 100 gold or 10 or 20 gold just by one day of doing this stuff. I'm just going to toss these over at this base here just because. Where to go? Just to give them a little what's up. Oh, hey, no, throw this one. Okay, so that's how you make gold. You're not a gold player. It tells you already, hey, look, you already made 2 of them today. Keep on making them, because once you get up to 10 of them, you'll have 1 gold in your account. Now, I've got 2,987 gold. I didn't make Polotorka to get it. I bought the gold. That's how come my base has all of these things, the factories. One of the first things you're going to want to do is start making your factories just like you did in the tutorial. So make your factories. Get as much. It's going to take a lot of concrete to build all these buildings. So that's why I keep saying every time you do this stuff, every time you go this one to the next one, next level, next level, next level. There's 15 levels. It'll take more and more concrete to do that. So while you're building these things, have your base make concrete. Okay. So that's the clue for that. All right. So just keep on building up your resources, because it's going to take you a while, and it's not going to get over real fast, and you're not going to be able to do a lot of stuff because you're going to feel, geez, I just don't have enough gold to do what I want to do. Well, then don't try and take any bases until you've built up some resources, because once you build up some resources, then you might have a better chance of actually keeping the base that you take. Also, remember, let's say you took a base like this. Well, guess what? All this stuff costs money. But I will tell you right now, you see these repair cranes? Don't build them. It's going to cost close to, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 1,000, almost 1,000 linden, or excuse me, 1,000 gold to get all the way up to level 3. Okay, so you don't really want to do that. Let the gold players build them. And if you want to find out where they are, just press the letter R on your keyboard, and you'll notice, oh wait, I have one. Oh, I have another one. I'm going to hit it again. Well, who's that bad boy? Ah, ha, ha, me. I've got another one. And I'm going to hit R again. And who's this guy over here? It's got to be some mass. Oh, doo-doo. All right. He's got one. So that means when you press the R, it tells you where the level 3 cranes are. Let somebody else pay for them. You can park your planes over them and get your stuff repaired just like everyone's doing here. Okay? So just remember to watch your stuff so that way it can get your planes and stuff can get healed. All right, so that's what I wanted to tell you about this. Is that this game, people are saying, hey, what do I do first? Well, the first thing you're going to want to do is build up your home base. Make sure that you have plenty of defense. Don't worry about trying to get it up to level 7. But you do want to make sure that you get your factories and stuff done. These things here. Also, you're going to want to make sure to build up some power plants. Okay. So, the more stuff you're building, the more, unfortunately, gold that you're going to need. So that means you're going to be spending a lot of time building these guys. Polotorka. And if you can get past the fact that it's going to take you a very, very long time to do it, then I think that you'll find that if you spend, an hour or 2 hours a day just building these Polotorkas, and throw them in bases, because once you build them, fine, throw them in a base, and maybe you'll help, take over the base. But at the end of the day, you're making gold, all right? It's free, doesn't cost you anything, so it's a good way to go ahead and start building up your gold, so that way you can go ahead and start doing some more things in the game. All right, so those are my tips. Build your factories just like you did in the tutorial. Make sure to go ahead and build some of these power plants, because you're going to need them. And make a ton of these Polotorka. So the more you make, the more gold you have. And while you're at it, use your 1 free hour every day of making steel until you get up to 1,000,000 steel. Once you're at 1,000,000 steel, you don't get the hour anymore. But hey, come on, it's free hour of making steel, and that's not a bad deal at all. So keep it up and hang in there. It does take some time. The longer you do this, the more fun you'll have, because of the fact that all of a sudden you'll see that you got to work with your allies and you can take over some bases. We were just been on this map for a couple of days. We've got a few bases, and yeah, it's fun. Other people are playing, so don't be discouraged. Just hang in there. You'll have fun. All right. This is Mr. Mills. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like it. And if you have any questions on how to do different things in the game, let me know, and I'm sure I'll go ahead and make a video for it. All right. Thanks.